Yeah, whatever. Hello, welcome to another review of the Harley Benton FanFret 8. And my camera really got a hard time with this color. Really, I never had so much problems with the color. It's still not right. It's in the camera, I can see it right now. It looks more blue than it really is. But it looks not as close as on the pictures from Thomann in real life. This is really more petrol, the color petrol, you know, really in the middle between green and blue. And my camera seems to always get the blue more out. I don't know why. But I will show you a lot of pics, and that should hopefully make everything clear about the color. Yeah. Stunning looking 8-string, really a beast look-wise. I will start again with the stock setup before I forget it. When I received the guitar, again, the action was too high. And the truss rods, two truss rods, okay. One on this side and one on this side. Both needed something more than a quarter turn to get the neck relief right. Yeah, now it's almost flat, a little neck relief. And the action was too high, I made it lower. Yeah, intonation is right, was right out of the box. I didn't have to adjust anything. And I got now a nice action, and I got now a very nice action of 1 millimeter on the highest string and 2.7 millimeter on the lowest string. I had to make the B and the F sharp string here higher because I personally got the feeling they both need a thicker string. The set seems to, the strings are not thick enough in my opinion. The F sharp is, you can hear it hopefully, boom, wobble, wobble, wobble. It's not enough, should be thicker, so I made it higher. Intonation was right, yeah, so that was how I received it and the changes I made. Little lower, neck relief, yeah, intonation was good. So now let's go, like always, through the specs. And yeah, deluxe series again. I don't know what that means from Thomann. If they say deluxe series, is there something special? Okay, I mean, these guitars are special. I mean, whoa, look at this. Crazy. So, body, basswood. Yes, we got a basswood body. What that means is, when I say basswood body, these wings, these two wings are basswood, because we got a neck through construction of maple, NATO, maple, NATO, maple, 5 piece, completely through the body. So most of the body here is maple, NATO 2. Okay, so these are just basswood wings. So we got much maple and NATO on this, and you can feel it. It's very heavy, a very heavy guitar. But okay, it's not very, you know, it's not, I would not say, oh man, for an 8-string and with this machine, the weight is good. So, body basswood. Like I said, the wings are basswood. Top quilted maple. Thomann always says top quilted maple. It's for sure not a quilted maple top. It's a veneer. Okay, a top means something thicker than, I'm not sure where it starts or stops, thicker than 1 centimeter. But a veneer as thin, slightly thicker than paper is not a top for me, okay? You shouldn't be able to bend a top like this, okay? In my opinion. So, in my opinion, we got here a basswood wings, maple NATO maple neck through construction completely, and quilted maple veneer on top. Could be that there is also yeah. So like I said, the 5-piece neck through body construction with a volute. Again, always nice volutes. Always nice to have. A very, very solid construction. I mean, the neck through design is the most solid construction you can get. It's really, I got the feeling with this guitar, if someone would phone me and say, Cory, we need to go to war, please bring a guitar with you, this would be the guitar I would take. Really, I could kill 5 men with it and it would still be in tune. For sure. So, neck profile, C. They say C, I mean C can be everything. I will try to show you here, on this side probably, the proper neck shape of the 1st fret and of the 12th fret. And it's a very comfortable neck. It's not, I thought, man, I have to say this is just the second 8-string guitar I play. I cannot really good play on an 8-string guitar, don't get me wrong, but I cannot as comfortable as this one here. I won't name the brand here, I don't want to bash, you know, some brands, but the neck was not as close, as comfortable as this one here. So hello, the igniter, the equalizer is all flat, modern switch is on, we are in the AC mode because that's the most balanced mode in my opinion. In the clean mode, the gain on 11, and that's my clean sound. So, the middle position. Okay, let's check the volume knob with the neck pickup. So that works. The tone knob. Okay, let me drop the thickest string. Yeah, C-shape. Fretboard Rose Acer, yes, and what a piece of Rose Acer, man. Rose Acer is treated maple, thermally treated maple. Maple is normally bright wood, and it would be nice to have a second guitar of this with a bright maple fretboard. Give me a black or charcoal guitar with a bright maple fretboard. But this is the treated maple, and I said it in the last two reviews too. Yeah, it's for me like caramelized maple. That's always my imagination. Okay, they treat it thermally, so with heat, and the grain looks like caramel, in my opinion. I will show you some pics of it. Looks really nice. It's a nice wood. No complaints about it. And I never hear someone make any complaints about it. It got a nice snap to it. And if you see it now like this, we got here almost a complete maple guitar. Maple neck screw design, maple fretboard, treated maple. Yeah, and I mean 80% of the body is maple, so it's almost completely maple. And you hear it. It got a lot of snap, which is nice for an 8-string, in my opinion. Radius 410 millimeters. Yes, I think that's right. It's almost flat. The fretboard is almost flat. And I think that's a good decision to do on an 8-string, to make it really flat. I am not a used 8-string player, but I can press all strings down very easy. And of course, the flatter the radius, the flatter you can set your action. No? We got 24 frets of course, 2.7 millimeter again. 2.56, yeah. 2.7 is okay. Standard Harley Benton frets. Maybe one day they will, you know, get some different frets for different guitars. That would be nice. Extra jumbo frets would be nice. But yeah, 24 fan frets. What that means is we got here 686 millimeter on the thickest string and 648 on the thinnest string. Now, is that right? That's right. Again, for the people that don't know, man, why do I need fan frets? Doesn't mean that you really need fan frets, but some reasons to do this is because it's nice for your wrist, okay, to get this rainbow, the fan that follows your wrist. Very, very comfortable to play, and you want, you know, you get more tension on the thicker string with a longer scale length, and you still got the shorter scale length on your higher frets with the fan fret. So you still can make your bends, which you couldn't do with the same string gauge, gauge, you know, with the same, which you couldn't do with the same string thickness, but the same scale length as the lowest string. Imagine the same scale length from the lowest string on all strings, and then try to do the bends here. You wouldn't be so easy to do. So you got best of both worlds, much tension on the higher strings, on the thicker strings, you know, and less tension on the higher strings, so you can still, you know, do your wah stuff. Yeah, that's the reason for that. Nut width 54 millimeters. I got here 56 millimeters, 2 millimeters more, so 56 I got. Graphite nut, yes, that's right. The slots look good. The thicker strings are sticking out of the slot. I will show you a pick of the nut, of course, too. But nice, graphite nuts always nice. Graphite nut is self-lubricant nut. One of the best nuts you can get is graphite. So that's a good decision. Pickups, 2 HBZ custom wound high gain humbuckers. Again, the whole series, the 6 string, 7 string, got these pickups, and they are standard 8 string active humbucker sized pickups, and they sound decent. I thought at first, man, HBZ custom wound, high gain humbuckers. Every time I hear high gain humbuckers, I think, oh, it will sound like mud. But no, they sound decent. And the size of them is 10 millimeters. They are 10 millimeters wide. Yes, exactly 10 millimeters wide. So I'm again not sure why they choose this design. I mean, we got here an active pickup design, you know, the soap bar pickups, but these are not active pickups, okay? But we will look into it in a minute. We got one volume and one tone pot and a 3-way switch, standard stuff. Here for the bridge pickup, middle position, both pickups, neck pickup, 500k ohm pot, 500k ohm pot. We will look into the electric cavity in a minute. Yeah, 3-way toggle switch, black hardware, how it should be on a guitar like this. Looks really evil sounding guitar. Again, if I need to kill a man with a guitar, this would be my choice. I would stab him, or you know, smash him, you know. This would be my first choice, and it wouldn't leave a mark on this guitar, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got monorail bridges again. This time, of course, 8 ones. Monorail bridge means every string got its own bridge, and you can adjust every string in height. And of course, intonation. You can see here every bridge got this little 2 screws. The tools are in the package, by the way. You don't have to buy anything. And it's a string through body construction. All 8 strings runs through the body. So, I mean, we got the neck through body design and string through body construction. By the way, like on the Baritone 7. And I can say it really got much sustain. I don't know how to grab any chord on the 8 string, man. Ay. No, I cannot grab chords on this right now. I really have to practice a lot with it. And yeah, we got a matching headstock, which is a really nice design choice. Instead of just the black headstock, the same color, the same veneer, quilted maple on the headstock. Yeah, killer guitar. We got no binding on this. We got recessed knobs again always nice. Looks really classy. And yeah, sheep standard strap pins. And that's it. Ah, the inlays. These are these nice, just nice dots, but it's a nice design choice to get them here instead of in the middle. Looks, you know, looks more modern. Okay, and we got standard white dots here on the side. Now I think that's everything to the specs, okay? Otherwise this will be much too long video, I think. Okay, let's bring it back to tune again. Okay, and let's go into the hot channel. The gain is still on 11. Okay, gain on 2. Vintage overdrive on. Okay, let's turn the bright knob on this amp on. I just got the feeling that this guitar needs that. Okay? Let's open up the electronic cavity. And the first thing again we notice is we got the shielded cover here. It's the same stuff than on the other guitars. The electronics in the whole series is always the same. We got here 2 pots 500K, standard capacitor, 47,000 PF, and a 3-way toggle switch. And probably you cannot see it right now. Let me get here one out somehow. Here. The pickups are splittable, okay? We got here the 2 wires, white and green always on these pickups. And that means the pickups are splittable, which is a really nice feature. Would be a super nice feature if they would have implemented it with a push-pull pot. So you will have to do it yourself if you want to use it. And the whole cavity is shielded with graphite lacquer. Okay, so with the cover on, you will have no noise. So we have it. Electronics, it works. Just standard electronics, okay? 47,000 PF. It's just a standard capacitor. Let's go into the bad and the good points. And bad points, yes. Again, like on the 7-string, the overall quality is not bad, but we got scratches. We got scratches, especially in this area here. Yeah, the fretboard is a little bit dry, so you will need to oil it, and you will need a lot of oil because of this big slant of wood. But I have to say, the overall quality is better than on the 7-string Fanfret. I had more scratches and stuff. The nut is a little bit rough too, and that's it. And that's with the bad points. I don't have more bad points. Good points. Look at this guitar, motherfucker. Such a great looking guitar, mofo. Like I said, I would kill with this guitar. People, many, if I had to. Because this will last forever. This construction is so massive. And yeah, next good point, of course, this neck heel here, there is nothing in your way if you want to reach the last frets or anywhere here. There's nothing in your way. Absolutely comfortable neck. Volute, the tuners. I didn't mention the tuners before because we got here Grover tuners 18:1. That means they got a ratio of 18:1. That means 18 turns of what you do with your hand is one complete turn of this one. So they got a fine ratio and you can really fine tune this guitar. They work really nice, absolutely. These are not cheap tuners, absolutely not. Okay. The pickups. I like them, I really do. I'm not a used H-string players, but when I heard HBZ custom mode high gain humbuckers, I thought, oh man, will be a completely mess. But no, they don't make some extra noise or something. They are really nice working passive humbuckers, and like I showed you, you could split them. If there would be a push-pull, man, why didn't they do a push-pull? Would be, I guess it would be really nice. 8-string with, you know, a splitted sound would sound really nice for this thumping stuff that I cannot do. Yeah, that's a shame they didn't do it. Maybe in the future, who knows? A bad point could be the design of the pickups. They are designed to look like active pickups. But they are not active pickups, they are passive pickups. There is no battery and they work with 500K pots, volume and tone pots. So if you want to change them, you will need a passive humbucker in the shape of an active humbucker, so probably custom made. Seymour Duncan makes something like this, for example, and bare knuckle pickups and stuff. Or you will use a passive pickups, standard passive pickups, and got on the on the right and the left side you got these holes. You will need to mod them and bend them a little bit to get them in. Let's talk about the tone knob a little bit. I always say on the 7th string and I think on the 6th string baritone I said I will never use the tone knob because it makes the sound so dark. I have to say here on the 8th string, I will use it, or I would use it, because it, of course, I mean, with the tone knob up, it sounds good, and with the tone knob down, you get more, you know, it sounds a little bit more like a bass. So it's a usable option on an 8th string guitar. On the 7th string, not so really much, to be honest. So the electronic works, everything is nice. What else? Good points. Okay, we got a little neck dive, but it's not bad, okay? You will see it. So this is on the strap and it's balanced, okay? What else? I'm rambling here right now. The factory stringing, in my opinion, they should use a thicker F-sharp string. They use here a 74, and I don't know what they use for a B. But, I mean, the B is not as bad, but the F-sharp is too floppy. I don't know what you normally would use on an 8 string with the scale length. I don't know, 80 or something. This video will be a mess for me to cut, to edit. Good things. The fretboard. The Fret rest. This is a really nice fret rest. The fret ends are rounded and not sharp. Yeah, it's nicely leveled and polished. We got no problems on this fretboard. And yeah, the price, €398. And with this price, it's probably one of the priciest Harley Benton instruments you can buy. But I mean, look at it. We got a complete neck through body design, string through body construction, graphite nut, the Grover tuners, 18-1 tuners, which are really nice, very precise. We got this fan frets with 8 individual bridges. Everything works. The pickups are decent. We got the coil split option. If we want, we could coil split them. So we had 6 different sounds on this guitar. And besides the lacquer issues I mentioned, yeah, get yourself a new string, or a new set of string would be better, okay, with a thicker F sharp string, and you are good to go. And for €398, let's say €400, I don't know where there is the competition with fan frets, 8 string, decent pickups. I don't see another brand doing this for this price. Yeah, highly recommended guitar for the 8 string lovers out there. One of the most comfortable, that's funny that I say it, I just played 2 8 strings in my life, and this is one of them, but this is very comfortable. The quality is good, not perfect, good. Yeah, if you got questions, please, in the comments below, or come in my Facebook group, Thomann and Harley Benton support group. I will answer all your questions. I just need to find the time, but I will. It just, I have to work my way through every question. Yeah, get yourself one if you love 8 strings. Get yourself one if you want to have an 8 string in your arsenal, and maybe you will start to love it. I really need to practice this stuff. I'm just so used to 6 strings. 8 string is completely new for me. But I'm very interested in it. And yeah, I mean, for this price, it's okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, if you got questions in the comments below, maybe I forgot something. Have a nice day, everybody. Please like, subscribe, share. You know this stuff. I don't want to repeat it every time, but yeah, help and support me. And that will be a start. You help me, and I help you in some way with informations. Okay? So, friends, bye. Have a nice day.